comes with experience, and no question or statement is wrong. We want to try to give you an educational perspective. If speed limits should be based on the setting, what does that mean? And for suburban areas, well, suburban areas, I'm visualizing larger homes, bigger streets. Suburban areas, in a suburban area neighborhood, that's 25 miles an hour. I think that's okay, because we are experiencing an influx of people coming into suburban areas from metro areas. Houston, Texas, into Arlington, Texas. Just giving you some examples. Leaving Detroit, Michigan, going into Bloomfield Hills. Leaving San Antonio for Prairie View, which is a smaller town. I think every state should examine speed limits in their area. Are speed limits too slow? It could cause a lot more accidents. We want to look at data. I think based upon the population, some states are getting smaller, some states are getting bigger. I think a lot of these rules and laws have been adjusted in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. It is now 2025, so there needs to be an update. Money could be an issue. If the roads were made curvy, I feel like there would be more accidents. I think it depends on how steep or tight the curve is. We don't have data to suggest that, hey, curvy roads could have more accidents. That could be a topic for another discussion. But the goal is to try to slow drivers down. If you are on the straightaway, you're going to drive much faster because you feel more safe. I think younger drivers speed more. I think around 25 or 27. Again, I don't have data in front of me. The younger you are, the more likely you are to go fast. Around 25, 27, 30, you start having a family. You realize, hey, I'm speeding. I got my son in the back. I got my daughter in the back. I don't want to get a ticket. If you're under 25, you are pretty much single. You may have a job. I'm not saying you can afford a speeding ticket, but if you get a speeding ticket, your insurance will go up. So you as a driver want to say, why am I doing 100 in a 70? Now, in Florida, they've already passed laws. If you're 30 over the speed limit, you automatically get arrested. I like that. So they're punishing drivers who are extremely aggressive. Every state is different. What's right for Texas might not be right for Michigan. What's right for Michigan might not be right for Ohio. What's right for Ohio might not be right for Indiana. So every state is different. I think we need to look at more data. Thank you for letting me know. When they talk about making roads narrow so people can drive more careful, they're trying to give you suggestions. We got to look, more people are driving today here in the United States. The volume of traffic has increased. We were driving today. There was a lot of heavy construction. There were lane reductions. It slows down traffic. It builds a lot of congestion, a lot of frustration. Every state is different. I can only speak of states in the Midwest. I haven't been driving in Arizona. I haven't been driving in California. I haven't been driving in the 401 in Canada. We are very regional and local people. Many of you will stay in the Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin area your whole life. If you live in the East Coast, New York, Connecticut, that's a whole new ball game. If you're out west, so I think we tend to look at our areas in a regional view, and what's right for people in the Midwest, it should be right for the East Coast. And what's right for the East Coast should be right for the West Coast. So I think it's really different. We should be looking at accident data, but we know cars and trucks are bigger. I've been on I-94 heading into the I-80 corridor that runs to Iowa. They drive very aggressive, very fast. Some of the expressways are older, but it takes millions of dollars to expand them. Hello, how are you? So I think it really depends on the area you live in, doing a lot of studies. Why wouldn't more narrower roads lead to more crashes? No, they're gonna make you drive slower. They're making the road smaller, so you have to drive slower. Why do speed-related crashes cost so much to the state and not to the people? Number one, the insurance agency will be paying out claims to people who are injured. Number two, the insurance agency is going to raise prices for all customers, whether you have a good driving record or bad driving record. Then number three, the insurance agency may go to Washington, D.C. and say, listen, in our state of Vermont or our state of Texas or our state of Michigan, I need you guys to do your research right now. Identify the top 3 states with the most crashes. I need all of you to take a moment. Do your research for a moment. Find the top 3 states with the most crashes due to speeding. Again, type that in. I need you to find the top 3 states in the United States with the most crashes. I'm thinking one will probably be California. That's a very populous state. I'm thinking probably Texas. I don't know the third. Again, you find the top 3 states with the most speeding related crashes. Okay.